All right, buckle up because we are diving deep into some big AI news.
It's huge.
OpenAI just launched a bunch of updates to their API.
Which, for anyone who's not a techie,
And, those are the brains behind all those apps that seem to be reading our minds these days.
right, like the API is the magic that lets developers take OpenAI's superpowers and weave them into their apps.
And these updates, game changers, really.
No, seriously, we're talking apps that not only get your words
But your pictures, too.
and can respond instantly.
No more waiting around for some robot to catch up. It'll be like having an AI sidekick right there in your pocket.
Totally. But, okay, before we geek out too much.
Let's break this down for everyone listening.
Right, starting with, I think, the most mind-blowing, model distillation.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
So imagine, right, you've got this massive, powerful AI program.
Like the motherlode of all AIs.
Exactly. But it's been, like, concentrated
Distilled.
into something that can run smoothly on your phone,
So you're getting the same quality AI.
but it's smaller, faster, more efficient.
Okay, so for developers, that's huge.
Massive.
But what about for, the everyday person scrolling on their phone? What difference will they actually see?
Think real-time translation apps that just work, even if you're offline, or voice assistants that can actually keep up with a fast conversation.
Sonor. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Exactly.
Okay, that's seriously impressive, but let's be real. Building and running these AI models, that stuff gets pricey.
Bro, absolutely. Especially for, like, newer developers.
And that's where OpenAI's next move is so interesting, because they just rolled out this thing called prompt caching.
Which, can we just take a second to appreciate how much this is going to change the game?
Okay, so quick reminder for everyone listening, when we talk about prompts, we mean those super specific instructions you give to an AI, like write a sonnet about a cat wearing a tiny hat.
And those prompts, they cost money each time a developer uses one.
And it can really add up.
Big time. But with prompt caching, OpenAI is basically saying, we got you. Now, the API will remember commonly used prompts.
So developers can reuse them without getting slammed with extra fees.
It's brilliant. Making AI more affordable, more accessible. Who doesn't love that?
I mean, it's like getting your favorite latte at a discount.
Exactly. And this could be huge because the more affordable it is, the more developers, even those just starting out, can jump in and start experimenting with AI and building the next generation of amazing apps.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
are you ready for this next update? Because I don't think anyone's ready for this.
Okay, get this. Remember how we talked about apps understanding images?
Right, like actually seeing them.
Hold on to your hats because now you can actually train GPT-4o with pictures.
Wait, hold up. You're telling me we can show pictures to an AI?
Not just show, train it. It can learn from them.
My mind is officially blown.
Mine too, every time.
So what does this actually look like in the real world? Give me some examples.
Okay, imagine AI that can analyze medical images and help doctors make faster diagnoses.
Wow.
Or picture this. You need a new website for your business, but you don't know the first thing about coding.
Been there.
Now imagine just showing a few examples of websites you like to an AI.
And it just, makes it for you.
That's the idea. It's like having a personal web designer powered by AI.
Okay. I am officially living in the future.
Right. And the best part is, knowing OpenAI, they're not going to keep these tools a secret. They're offering free training tokens so developers can start experimenting with vision fine-tuning right away.
They're basically saying, here's the future, go play.
Exactly. Because they know that the real magic happens when brilliant minds get their hands on new tools. Who knows what incredible things people will create?
This is huge. I can't wait to see what developers come up with.
Me neither.
But before we get lost in a sea of possibilities,
Which is easy to do, believe me.
there's one more game-changing update we've got to talk about. Real time.
Okay, yes.
And this is about how we actually experience AI.
This is about to change everything. This is about to change, like, everything about how we experience AI.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Lay it on me.
Remember, like, those robotic voices?
Oh, you mean that sound like a computer trying way too hard to sound human?
Yes, exactly. Well, say goodbye to those days because OpenAI's real-time API, it's going to make conversations with AI feel as natural as talking to, another person.
You're saying no more awkward pauses or that robotic monotone.
Gone. It's like the technology finally caught up with, with what we've been imagining.
Like AI that can actually keep up with us in real time.
Right. And this is huge. I mean, think about accessibility, too.
Oh, absolutely. This could be revolutionary for folks who have trouble, typing or using traditional interfaces.
Right. It's like AI for everyone.
This is truly next-level stuff.
Oh, and it gets even better. The Realtime API, it's not just about voice. OpenAI is already hinting at multimodal experiences.
Wait, like video calls with AI.
That's the idea. They're thinking big.
Okay, my brain is officially fried.
Mine too, and we're just getting started, but for now.
Let's bring it back down to earth for a sec.
Good idea.
We've covered so much ground, it's easy to get lost in the tech weeds.
It really is.
So, to recap for everyone listening, we've talked about model distillation, which is making AI smaller and faster.
More efficient.
Right. And then there's prompt caching, making AI more affordable.
And accessible, which is key.
Absolutely. And of course, the totally mind-blowing vision fine-tuning.
Which is just next level.
AI that can understand images.
Come on.
Straight out of sci-fi.
I know, right? And then top it all off with this whole new world of real-time interaction.
It's almost too much to process.
It's a lot. What stands out to you as the biggest change?
Honestly, all of these updates are huge in their own right, but I think the common thread here, the thing that's got me really pumped, is accessibility. You know,
Yep.
OpenAI is making all of these powerful tools available to a much wider range of developers.
Which ultimately means.
More creative and innovative AI popping up in our everyday lives.
Exactly. And don't forget those advancements in real-time interaction and multimodal understanding.
We're finally breaking down those barriers between humans and machines.
It's going to change everything about how we live and work.
Think about it. No more clunky interfaces or robotic interactions, just like this seamless flow between you and your tech.
And we're already starting to see glimpses of this. Like, have you seen what CoFrame is doing with vision fine-tuning?
Oh yeah, they're using it to like supercharge their AI-powered growth engineering assistant, right?
They're training it on images of websites in their code.
So the AI can basically design websites on its own.
It's like having a web designer in the cloud. And that's just
Right.
one example. Think about, like, healthcare.
Oh man, the possibilities in healthcare are limitless. AI that can analyze medical images in real time,
Helping doctors make faster, more accurate diagnoses.
especially in those really critical situations where every second counts.
Exactly. And for folks with disabilities, imagine AI powered by vision fine-tuning that could help them navigate the world.
It's like we're giving AI the ability to see, to understand the world the way we do, but with even greater precision and speed.
And that has the potential to change everything.
We're not just talking about making things faster or more efficient. We're talking about solving real-world problems.
Improving people's lives in ways we haven't even thought of yet.
And that's what makes this whole AI revolution so exciting. It's not just about the tech itself, but about what we do with it, you know?
It's about using these incredible tools to build a better future for everyone.
It's like we're holding this key to a whole new world.
And it's our job to figure out how to use it.
To explore it responsibly.
Exactly. Because, every exploration comes with, like, its own set of challenges.
Right, like we're bound to hit a few bumps in the road.
Absolutely. And that's okay. It's all part of the learning process, figuring things out as we go.
So where do we go from here? What does the future hold for AI? I mean, after seeing all these advancements, it's kind of hard to even imagine what's next.
I know, right? It's moving so fast. But if these OpenAI updates tell us anything, it's that we're on the cusp of something huge.
Okay, so give me your prediction. What's the next big thing in AI?
I think we're going to see a massive shift in how we interact with technology. Like, it's not just going to be about screens and keyboards anymore.
So more intuitive, more like integrated into our lives.
Exactly. AI is going to become more like a natural extension of ourselves,
It's like AI is finally catching up to like our imaginations.
And maybe even surpassing them, which is honestly a little bit mind-blowing.
I'm here for it.
Me too, 100%. And you know what's really cool? As all of this develops, we're going to see developers and entrepreneurs creating things we can't even dream of right now.
That's the beauty of it, right? The
Sure.
possibilities are endless.
Exactly. It's exciting and a little bit overwhelming, to be honest.
I can imagine. So what advice would you give to like the average person who's maybe feeling a little intimidated by all this new tech?
Don't be afraid to, just dive in and play around, experiment. There are already tons of amazing AI-powered apps out there. Just, get a feel for it.
Get curious.
Yes, curiosity is key. Don't be afraid to ask questions and, just see what AI can do.
Because ultimately it's all about using these tools to, enhance our lives and make things better.
Exactly. AI might seem super complex, but at its core, it's really just about using technology to solve problems and make things easier for us.
And who knows, maybe one of our listeners will be the one to come up with the next big AI breakthrough.
I love that thought.
All right, so if we had to sum up everything we've talked about today in one sentence,
One sentence. That's tough.
what would it be?
Okay, how about this? The future of AI is here, it's bursting with potential, and it's up to us to shape it responsibly.
I love it. On that note, that wraps up this deep dive into OpenAI and all the mind-blowing updates they just dropped on us.
It's a lot to process.
It really is. We covered everything from smaller, faster AI models to AI that can, understand images in ways we never thought possible.
And let's not forget that real-time interaction.
Game changer. One thing's for sure, AI is changing the world as we speak, and it's only going to get wilder from here, so buckle up because the future is coming in hot.
And it's going to be amazing.